Hi Pisces, welcome to your daily reading. I hope you're doing well. We're going to have a look and see what's coming up for you at this time whenever you come across the reading, what you need to know for your highest good. Could be picking up on the energy of the day, could be picking up on something you've been dealing with, give or take a few days, or it could be picking up on a situation that has been bugging you for ages, and you could use some advice with, right? Keep an open mind. And if you want short to the point, events of the day type daily reading, I do that on my other channel, Advice to Think Twice. Go on over there as well if you want to check that out. A lot of you have done so already. All right, Pisces. Thank you for your feedback. I've seen a lot of either love or money requests for the type of reading that you want me to do next, I mean. So I'm just going to give it a little more time, and then it seems kind of evenly split, so I'll give it a little bit more time. And then I'll either have to do both at the same time and post them separately for you guys, or if one of them kind of stands out over the other, I'll do that one first and then give it a couple of days, do the other one. So that's the plan, okay? Knight of Pentacles. Something growing, developing, arriving after a delay, seeing progress, solid progress in a situation. Okay, Pisces, your weekly is posted. Please go ahead and check that out if you haven't done so already. I don't know why the weeklies get like a lower number of views. It kind of messes with the algorithm. So if you could go check that out, that'd be great. And if it doesn't get a lot of views, then maybe I don't have to do it. Maybe I could be doing other things that you guys want to see. So you know what I mean? So that's just some things I'm considering. So if you want to still see weeklies, just make sure you see them, you watch them, you like them when I post them, okay? Same goes for any kind of video. Thank you, guys. Okay, so what's going on for Pisces at the time they watch this video? Ace of Wands. Something's ready to go. Some sort of new beginning is happening after a lot of preparation has gone into it. It's time to pull the trigger. All right, so let's see what's going on for Pisces at the time they watch this reading. Eight of Cups. Yeah, definitely. Going for something. No longer holding back. Someone commented, sorry, I don't remember your name, about how whenever I clear the table like that, it just almost feels like I'm clearing the energy in preparation for the reading. And I thought about it, and it makes sense. I probably am doing something like that subconsciously. But yeah, I thought it was cool. So thanks for that comment. All right, bottom of the deck, we have the World. Oh yeah, definitely. Big completion. And this could be to do with travel or relocation, career changes, graduation, and then you're stepping into a whole new world. Starting a relationship that's very different than what you've experienced before. Taking a relationship to the next level, and maybe you've never been there before. Starting your life, maybe you're leaving a relationship, maybe you're leaving a contract, and you're starting a new life, a brand new life on your own. Okay, interesting. Let's see. Could also be celebration, spotlight, attention, admiration. King of Pentacles in the current situation, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Hold on, this is the, I heard someone asking, Dreaming Way Tarot. Okay, current situation, the King of Pentacles, you could be dealing with an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, wherever they have that in their chart. But this is also an energy of completion. So if you've been saving money for something, this tells you you've reached your goal, you've saved the amount you wanted, and therefore now you're ready to start that new life, right? If you've been working on yourself and set some sort of personal goal, same thing, you've reached that goal and now you're ready to start that new life. Okay. Eight of Swords in the challenge position, so being in your head, isolating yourself a little bit, maybe you have been intensely focusing on whatever this goal is. For others of you, you've been stuck somewhere, held back, imprisoned somehow. For some of you, someone could be getting out of prison. This would be quite literal, okay? You could be helping them set up a new life if it's not you. Do you see what I mean? That could be how this is happening. But yeah, something that has been stuck, stagnant, frustrating, and yet you've been kind of saving, preparing, figuring out where you want to go, what you want to do to get out of this feeling of being stuck, or to get out of that place of where you were stuck. Whatever that goal is, you've reached it. You're ready to go. 7 of Wands. And this is all about boundaries. This is fighting for what you want, taking a stand for what's right, speaking up, maintaining your position, standing your ground. I feel like for some of you, you've been in a bit of a hostile-like environment. If it's job, if it's relationship, if it's community, if it's home, living arrangement, whatever. Or, yeah, either hostile or extremely competitive or burdensome, or there's just everything's going on all at the same time, chaotic. And you've had to kind of hold your ground in that environment and at the same time work on getting yourself out of that environment. But there is either some sort of deadline or some sort of bond or some sort of promise you made or something you signed or whatever it is, to where you can't just pick up and go. You had to be there for a while. Justice in the recent past, yeah. So either you've made the decision, that's it, final decision, I'm going, I'm out, or this is where a decision was made in your favor. If you've been applying for other jobs, right? This is where you got the notification, hey, you got the job, and so now you can put your plan into motion of telling these are the people you quit in the hostile environment and then head over there, right? This could also be where you filed for divorce, or where you submitted some official paperwork or documentation somehow to change your status, to adjust your status, to make something official in terms of a separation, and so in terms of a don't want to be associated with this anymore. This could also be the end of a contract, the end of a bond, whether it's natural end or you've brought it up a little bit. Could also be some sort of legal win that finally allows you, and it's been a heavy, difficult fight, right? But it finally allows you to put something behind you and to move on with your life, because this has been something that has just kind of taken over your life, and could be to do with inheritance, it could be to do with money, it could be to do with divorce, family matters. Okay, it hasn't been easy and it hasn't been pretty. But it could be that decision that's come through, the final verdict, the final whatever, is what is now allowing you to reach that point of, okay, now I'm ready to put this behind me and start fresh. On the mind, the High Priestess. And this is following the guidance you're receiving, following the signs you're receiving, following expert advice. It's more like inner knowing and subtle signs and synchronicities that you're following. But with the High Priestess, this is also saying, you know, you're making moves in silence, you're following your own path. You're following your own plan. There's an aspect of confidentiality here. There's an aspect of, for some of you, it could be changing your name so someone doesn't find you after this whole process is over. Or changing address. And again, you don't want to tell everyone where you're going, because you want to leave the past completely in the past. If it's a person, if it's a group of people, if it's a whatever it is, right? But I get this energy of wrapping up a cycle, making sure it stays done, and then also kind of putting measures in place to do with privacy, confidentiality, changing names, numbers, addresses, putting measures in place so that what you're leaving behind can't come find you in your new life. You're definitely headed towards a new life, okay? You've got a big decision in your favor here. You're excited for this, and you're trying to protect this new life. So it's a similar message to what we've been getting. So in today's energy, we have the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, Judgment, and the Ace of Swords. Oh, very nice. So this is final judgment on a situation. It's an energy of victory, triumph, truth, clarity, cutting cords, cutting ties. This could be getting a representative to fight your fights for you so that you don't have to deal with this anymore, okay? New legal person or whatever. For others of you, it talks about starting over, starting fresh. That's the Judgment, okay? Rising from the ashes. Starting over, starting fresh with a new contract, As a result of this legal win, there's also a new contract. There's a new, there's paperwork you're signing, you're reviewing, you're submitting. So it kind of goes in line with what we were saying earlier, where, you know, you could be changing your name, changing job, changing title, changing where you live, changing your number. Okay. And making everything official, making everything legal. This new life you're starting for yourself. This could also be registering something. So if, for example, you work for a company and you have this idea for an invention, for example, right? And it's like, as long as you work for that company, you sign the contract, and this usually happens depending on the industry, but where you sign a contract saying that whatever you come up with during your time with that company belongs to the company, right? And so you have had this million dollar idea for quite some time, and you've been trying to reason with the company to where you could do it together, and they have been just like, no, no, no. And this is where, now that you're no longer associated with that company, that is official, that is done and dusted. You can go and register that in your name, and you can have the rights to it and the proceeds and everything, right? Same if it's a song or if it's a whatever. And you've been working with a group of people, if you're in a band or producers or whatever, and they're like, no, that's a team effort, and you're going, well, you didn't do anything, and you're mean, and you're evil, and I don't want to be associated with you, and I don't want to give you my creation because it's not right? You're just gonna mess it up, you're just gonna whatever. And so you've stepped away, and it might have been a battle to step away from that group so that you're a standalone person here, a standalone artist, or whatever the situation is. And now you can go ahead and do that on your own, and it's just your name on it. Okay, does that make sense? Is that kind of energy? This could also be paying off a debt, a big debt, a long-term debt, and it's finally done. And if something has gone overboard to where this should have ended a long time ago, and yet someone kept you paying or kept taking from you, and you had to take them to court, there's a ruling in your favor, and they're having to give you the money back. Whatever was paid over, they have to give it back. Okay, so let's see. Let's clarify for Pisces. Interesting reading today. King of Pentacles in the current situation. We have the Two of Wands. Yeah, you're like, I'm ready to go. I know what my new path is. I'm so ready to deal with, to stop dealing with the past. I don't even want to look at it. I want to head in that new direction. I can't head into the new direction while I have the baggage with me, while they're still attached to me, where I'm still associated with them. I feel like it's a big deal. That's very important. Eight of Swords in the challenge position. Four of Wands. You were stuck in a marriage, stuck in a long-term relationship, stuck in a contract, stuck living somewhere, stuck in a job, imprisoned, felt imprisoned. And that was the challenge. Seven of Wands in the foundation. The Five of Wands, I'm telling you, see? Very hostile environment, highly competitive, mean, annoying. People kind of, they don't really want to create anything. They just like to argue. People who like drama, people, you know, it's just chaotic, very unproductive. And here you are trying to create something when everyone else is acting a fool. But you're associated with them, and therefore when people look at you, they see you associated with all them fools. You see what I mean? You could be the only person doing work in that team or in that department, and then everyone goes, it's a team effort. It's not just you doing it. That's the team's job, and you don't want to sit there going, yeah, I'm the only one doing it, because the rest of them are just acting crazy. Or the reverse, where what they're doing and their reputation is also extended to you because you're associated with them. If it's a group of people, if it's another person, whatever it is, right? So Justice in the recent past, Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you filed to have your name disassociated, okay? Whether that means divorce, whether that means you wanted to change teams, change departments, change companies, change jobs, whether that means you no longer wanted to be associated with that group of people in an artistic capacity, or when it comes to your business and business collaborations. It could just be a post on Facebook where you go, I'm no longer friends with such and such, right? Whatever, take the message, right? And it's been a difficult battle for a lot of you because money was involved. Your money was tied up there, or children were involved, and so it's not that simple. And agreements and custody and child support had to be arranged and set up, and visitation and all that. And it's been difficult and it's been challenging because these people, whoever it is you're leaving behind, they did not want to work with you. They did not want to make it easy for you. You really had to fight your way out of this. Okay? Because it looks like someone was using either your history together or something you created together, a metaphorical baby, or actual babies, unfortunately, actual children, to keep you stuck, to keep you there, to keep you imprisoned. And so with the Justice card, what was agreed was compensation, equal pay. Okay, you get this, you get that. And so they're like, well, I got something for it, but, I don't feel good about it because Pisces still left. The High Priestess on the mind. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Wanting to walk away from a family dynamic, from a long-term commitment, a long-term obligation, a long-term burden. Page of Cups. Because there's a new offer, there's a new opportunity for you. You met someone new, you came across a new opportunity, a new job, someone's talking to you about new possibilities. And you see potential. It has a lot of potential. You might have been talking to this person, but there's an element of, I need to keep you out of the mess I'm dealing with until I'm done with the mess. And then we can do something. Right? Because you didn't want the past to have access to the new. Okay? If someone's talking to you about, hey, we should be making money together over here, you're going, let me separate myself from this first, so they have no right to make a claim to whatever money you will be making. So if it's, you're working with someone new, or someone new wants to represent you or work with you or associate with you, that's the situation, right? So let's see in today's energy, King of Swords, Judgment, and the Ace of Swords. The Knight of Cups, the Hermit, and the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you're finally, and look, it's really interesting because you're going from the Page to the Knight. And you're headed towards this new collaboration with the Three of Pentacles. It's going to be genuinely a team effort. Everyone's there to work together. Everyone's there to work towards the same goal. Everyone's reliable, responsible, really wanting to build together, right? True collaboration, true team effort, even if it's a couple dynamic. But in order to get there, what it is you're doing, okay? Page of Cups going to the Knight of Cups. So that means, okay, I wanted to talk to you about reciprocating this, matching your offer, meeting in the middle. But you're going through the Hermit. Okay, almost like going through in a cloak, right? So there's something where you're hiding, you're covering your tracks, or you're hiding what it is you're doing because you're looking behind you. I don't want the past to see this so that they can come at it. Okay? Does that make sense? You could be even changing your car. Like, you start off in one car and then you stop somewhere. And you switch cars. Like it sounds a little nuts, but it depends who it is you're dealing with. Because in some situations, that's what you should be doing. There ain't nothing nuts about it. Okay. What else for Pisces? We have the Ten of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. You're headed towards the Two of Cups. Okay, mutual partnership, balanced partnership, equal give and take, what you've been wanting and deserving, right? But you're going in silence. You're trying to make sure there's no baggage following you. Okay, you want a clear slate. The World with Judgment, you just want a clear slate. You don't want to be attached to anything, anyone. You don't want loose ends with anything, anyone. Okay, and you don't want them to be able to find you, and you don't want them to be able to see what it is you're doing so that they can attack it in any way. Okay? So that's what you're doing, or that's what the advice is, to make moves in silence, to completely detach and separate, and then just hide a little bit. Lay low a little bit. Change what you can. Numbers, addresses, P.O. boxes, accounts. Okay, or don't update with the new information. Just kind of leave things as they are for a bit. Okay, maybe take something down for a minute, like a website or a whatever, a profile. Don't update it with your new information, because the past will still be keeping an eye on you, right? Despite the final ending, despite the fact that they may be told to leave you alone, or they may be there might be orders in place or whatever for them to just leave you alone. Despite that, they'll still keep an eye on you, because they want to see where you're going. They want to see what you're doing next, and then figure out a way to mess it up, right? So you're going to have to be smart about this. Yeah, see, the World, the Five of Pentacles, and the Empress. You're headed towards Knight of Swords, Ten of Swords. Yeah, Three of Wands. You're so done with the past. Okay? You're creating something new for yourself, but you have to be smart about it. You have to be strategic about it. Okay? This is something, again, this is amazing. I know I want this. Let's work on this, but I can't let you get too close, because my past is going to see you, or whatever it is I'm trying to leave behind, okay? Take the messages as they resonate. You understand what I'm saying? Until I'm done with it, until it's fully done, and I know it's not coming back, because it's going to be a mess. It's not going to be easy for me to get out of there, but I'm doing it. Don't get me wrong. But I don't want you associated so that they don't come for you as well, right? This Empress here is telling you this is a source of true love or true abundance, or both. That's where you're headed. And you're going to have to completely strip away anything that's associated to your old life, however that resonates. And that's what you're doing. That's what you've been doing. That's what you've been working towards. And it could be that today is the final decision, final judgment call, something being made official in terms of the ending, clearing of the slate completely. Okay, this could be where a debt is forgiven. This could be where your name is cleared in a situation. This could be if you had issues with the authorities, you know, your name is cleared. You can start over. Yeah, there's something like that, right? Or you're making moves and you're intentionally keeping the past from knowing what it is you're creating for yourself. There's definitely putting measures of security in place, whether that is actual security or online. Okay, covering your tracks, laying low for a little bit, so that this, whoever you're leaving behind, whatever life you're leaving behind, cannot come after you in your new life and mess that one up as well, right? Big changes, big moves, but amazing. You're definitely doing the right thing. You're doing things the right way. You know exactly what to do. You know exactly what to expect from the situation and the people involved. And you're one step ahead. You're 10 steps ahead. Because whatever this new thing, new life is, it's very important to you. And you will do everything you have to do to protect it. Okay. Oracle energy and advice for Pisces. And Pisces, I'll pull you a birthday message in a minute. If your birthday's on the 11th of March, happy birthday. Oracle message, Oracle energy and advice for Pisces. Comes to the situation. That's too many, but it's fine. We'll take them all. So we have message in a bottle. Here's the communication, the clarity, the truth, the notification. Hey, it's done. Hey, it's over. Poised, what you have been working on, preparing in the background, can finally be set in motion. Okay? Between worlds, look at it, I'm telling you. Treasure Island. And why? You're keeping someone guessing. You're keeping someone wondering. You're headed towards your treasure island. You're leaving them behind confused. I don't know where Pisces is going. I don't know what Pisces is doing. And again, you see how it's like a cloak. There's like you're intentionally misdirecting them, or you're intentionally just kind of keeping them wondering, keeping them confused, okay? Because you're protecting whatever this treasure is for yourself, as you should be, Pisces. Very strategic, and I think that's the right move to make with this type of individual, or this type of people, right? We have come to the edge and to the sea. You're definitely releasing something. You're walking away from something, and it's being cleansed behind you, okay? And you could be, again, you're doing all the things. You're putting all the measures in place, including cleansing your energy, cutting cords, exercises and practices and all that, right? And I feel like you're just getting ready to jump into the new world. And as soon as you jump into the new world, it's like you disappear off someone's radar because you've planned it so well. Definitely relocation happening, definitely changing name, status, address, numbers. We have truth be told. I get legal win with this. Here and now. Milk and honey. That's where you're headed. That's your new world. That's your new life. Never-ending story. You're done with that one. Okay? Soulmates. Two of Cups. You found something that you're aligning yourself with. It's perfect for you. It's what you want to do. It's the life you want to live. Okay? And the never-ending story of people having access to your milk and honey, to your abundance, to your heart, to your money, to your whatever, is ending. Okay? 37 is a 10. It's ending. It's done. It's like that 10 of Swords. Again, this is, you're very selective with what you're saying. You're very selective with what you're posting. You're very selective with what you're letting people know about you so that it doesn't go back to the past. Okay? And look, as I say that, you have literally past and future. And you're in between. And you're like, I'm just getting ready for the past to be all the way wrapped up before I start my path to the future with the Two of Wands. Okay? I'm poised and I'm ready. I need to make sure all loose ends are tied so that they can't find me. Or this new partnership, collaboration, dynamic, relationship, whatever new life I'm creating for myself. Pisces, this is so awesome. This is so awesome. All right. Birthday message. So if your birthday's on the 11th of March, happy birthday. Let's see what your birthday message is. This could be a little mantra. This could be something you remind yourself of. You can take a screenshot of it. You could write it down. Birthday message for Pisces born March 11th. What is the birthday message for Pisces? There we go. We have, my healing is already in process. Yeah, you've already done the work. Everything's ready. All you got to do is hit go. And you're waiting to do that until everything's tied up and tied off so the past can't come with you. What you're healing from cannot continue to stay attached to you and come after you. That's in line with this reading. It could mean something completely different to you. My willingness to forgive begins my healing process. I allow the love from my own heart to wash through me, cleansing and healing every part of my body. I know I am worth healing. Okay? You know you're worth the life you're trying to create for yourself. You know you're worth and deserving of happiness with that Empress and true abundance and respect and being seen and treated the way you deserve. And that's what you've been working towards, and that's what you've been putting action and effort towards in the background. There's some sort of big accomplishment, achievement when it comes to completely tying off loose ends when it comes to the life you're leaving behind. And you're starting your new world shrouded, cloaked, protecting it, hiding it a little bit, keeping people guessing until you're far enough from them so that they definitely can't touch you. Then you can tell the world. But for now, you're keeping people wondering, you're keeping people guessing, okay? Because you're protecting this new world you've created for yourself. Very, very smart, Pisces, and it's going to pay off for you. Okay, so let me know what this is. If you feel comfortable sharing and talking about it, obviously, you know, be mindful of who it is that's watching you on YouTube and your comments. If you don't want to tell people about what it is you're doing, just continue to be careful and private about it, right? But if you feel comfortable sharing, or if you just feel comfortable sharing, yeah, I know what that is, that'd be great because it's an interesting message. Okay, and you don't see it every day. So I'm looking forward to your thoughts, looking forward to your comments. Check out your weekly, okay, if you haven't done so already. And I'll look at what I'm doing next, if it's work or matters or love matters. I'll wait a little bit for more answers to come in, more comments to come in. And if one stands out, I'll do them in that order. Do that one first, give it a few days, do the other one then. And if I can't, if it's kind of an even split, I don't know, I'm going to have to find the time and just do them both. Post them as separate videos, so you can just, I might post them as one video and you can, and do timestamps. I'll figure it out. All right. But yeah, thank you for your input, Pisces. Okay. So that is what I have for us today. I'm going to leave it here. Hope you have a fabulous day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.